All right, there we go. Ugh, had the wrong camera selected. So sorry about that, guys. But I'm here now. Everything's good to go. So, questions and answers with Moose. And I figured I would have this so that people that follow along and watch my different videos, if you guys have questions about them or, whatever, questions about anything airgun related, then by all means ask. Don't ask about the birds and the bees, though, because we're not going to be talking about that. But, yep. Just want to get her done. I'd like to start doing more of this, too. You get a lot of people that ask a lot of questions. I think a lot gets lost in interpretation. And so I figured, if I go live, then, you guys can ask me specific questions about air guns that I know about. And I can do my best to answer those questions. Or, we can just talk about something new that's coming out or, anything else that I have knowledge about. So welcome. This is hopefully this is episode 1. Hopefully we'll be able to do these more often and we'll have a better opportunity to bring you guys answers along the way. So am I coming through clear to you guys? Can you guys hear me okay? Is everything good? Hopefully. A couple of you guys in here right now. What's going on, Eddie? Oh, man. So, yeah, I put out a lot of videos lately, and, and I get some crazy feedback from people. And, sometimes I think they're just, all right, good deal, Eddie. Sometimes I think people are just angry or jealous or just really don't know. So they kind of make a lot of comments that are just really kind of really out there. So I figured I would give everybody an opportunity to come out with me live, and we'll probably do this for about an hour or so, and we'll see if we can't make everything work. What's going on, Buck? Oh, your guy fell apart. Let me see. I'll fix him. The transformer fell apart. Let me see. All right, no problem, man. We can fix this. Hey, don't do that. Don't do that. That's not okay. Buck's here. So let's see. Hold on. Hey, let me fix your guy. Get your hand out of the camera.
I'm number 2.
You're not number 2. You're number 1.
I'm 5 years old.
You are. All right. Hold on. Hey. Hey. Get out. There you go. There's your guy. Go play. Go on. Go play. So, all right. Let's see here. Hello from Denmark. Sound is fine. Good. Eddie says he bought his first FX airgun 2 weeks ago and he loves it. Great, man. What did you get? They're all good airguns. So, hey, don't peel my stickers, man. What are you doing? See, I'm being 5. That's what he's doing. He's being 5.
Transformer.
It is a transformer.
I saw you, everybody.
What's up, Joe? Good to see you, brother, man. A Maverick in 25, right on. I've got a new appreciation for 25 caliber. I haven't really spent too much time with 25s. I have, but not as much as I've spent on 22 and 30, because 30 is what I generally shoot in bench rest. But lately I have really found a new appreciation for 25 cal. So I plan on doing more and more videos with the 25. I've got the LCS SK19 in 25. Most of my new AEAs are all in 25. And I'm thinking that next year's bench rest, and I'll let you guys in on the secret before everybody else finds out, but I think I'm going to do an RTI Profit 2 in 25 caliber. And yes, the performance model, and yes, the sniper version. So I just have a feeling that 25 is my new black. So we're gonna we're gonna we're gonna see where it goes. But I think I'm gonna take a break from FX next year as far as shooting bench rest. Not a break like I'm not gonna shoot my impacts or anything. I've got 3 of them. They're not gonna sit in rust, so they will be shot. But like I said, I think I'm gonna try out the RTI Profit 2 for bench rest next year, and see how tunable that gun is. I've seen some pretty incredible stuff with them. And what's going on, Wayne, from across the pond? Gosh, it's almost 11 o'clock there, you guys. But yeah, so I'm excited. I'm excited. I'm also hoping to be working with another optics company coming up. We're going to see. You're looking for a scope that won't break the bank for hunting with a G30 when it comes in. When are you coming out with some swag? I need a hat. I know. A lot of people are asking about the swag. It's coming. I now own airgunsofmichigan.com. I just have not built the site yet. And when I do, we're going to have the same hoodies that I wear. These are the Carhartt Rain Defender. And that's what my hoodies are going to be. They're going to be expensive. I'm not going to lie. We're going to do t-shirts too. But I'm also working with a logo company right now. I'm working on a new logo. You guys are really going to dig them, I'm sure. And so, yes, hats, t-shirts, and hoodies are coming. The NSA 34.9s at 955 sounds about right, man. You should. Slugliner for 177. Is it coming? Hopefully soon to Europe. Do you know anything about it? I do not. I am still looking for a 177 impact barrel. So what's up, Daniel? And it's just kind of one of them things. So moose came from a hunting thing. It's kind of a crazy thing, but yeah, slugliners, man. The thing is, I've never even had a 177 standard liner, so I don't know if a heavy liner is really necessary, to be honest with you. I mean, how heavy can you make a 177, right? Because they can only be so deep. So I don't know, because I haven't had an opportunity to test it out. But I am actively looking for a 177 barrel kit for an FX Impact. I like to get one like 600 mil, and I think that's as big as they make the 177. I think they make a 5 and a 6. So I don't know exactly, but I can tell you that I did pick up a Red Wolf Midnight in 177. It's an 18 foot-pound gun now, but I am going to order a Healy board for it. I've already talked to the gentleman. All I got to do is just send the money, and I'm going to get a Healy board for it. It's already almost out of warranty anyway. And I do plan on shooting slugs out of that, probably at 50-yard bench rest competitions. So, am I liking my Challenger Pro? You have 2 of them, not an FX. I do like the Challenger Pro. I have 3 Challengers. 2 of them are just the standard bullpups. Both of those are in 25 caliber. One's a first gen, one's a second gen that's regulated. Um, and then the Challenger Pro is very promising. It really is. I mean, I'm kind of taken back by just how accurate the one that I have is. Now, I really don't want to spin off into a whole barrel thing, but I've heard other people say that they've had some problems with the barrels that they got. My barrel seems to work really well. I have not shot slugs out of it yet. I've tinkered, but I haven't really done much with the slugs. So I haven't tuned it to the speeds that I think the slugs are going to want. I don't have a ton of 25 caliber slugs either. Most of my slugs are in 457 and 22. I've got some sample packs, things like that, but not enough to really go out. And, it's one thing that always kind of bothered me about the sample packs from NSA. Nothing against Nick. He's a great guy. It's just for those of us that have guns that are highly tunable, I just think that it'd be nice to have more than, 20 of them or however many come in the sample pack. I generally, when I tune my gun, I'll usually shoot in the ballpark of 500 rounds to make sure that I've got it exactly right where I want it. And then I, of course, I'm always shifting and trying different hammers and things like that till I find that perfect marriage of, everything just kind of works together. So it's one of those things that I just, it's either that or go out and buy a box of each. Have I done a Wildcat MK3 bottle? I would really like to get as much info on it before I purchase one in 22 Sniper. I have. I set them up weekly for high pressure pneumatics. And yeah, I mean, I get to shoot them all the time. And very nice. Right now, FX seems to be going through an issue with regulators. They're not broke. They are not broke. But what happened recently, and I've had to go through and check like all of the FX air guns at high pressure pneumatics, is that the stacks are being put in upside down. Well, the problem with that is they won't go above 105, 110 bar, and you literally the only way to gain any more speed is to back the screw out past flush with the valve itself. So they need to be gone through, flipped around, and some of them even need an extra Belleville. So, my suggestion would be make sure that you buy it from a reputable shop that is going to go through that gun. They're going to leak test it. They're going to make sure that the regulators work, that they go to the desired level of regulator pressure, because you should easily get, 170 out of a reg. And currently right now, the FXs seem to be having a lot of issues with whomever's job it is to put regulators in their air guns. So Eddie says, if it had a better trigger, it would be better, like my 25 likes 38 grain NSAs. Are we talking about the Challenger, Eddie?
What? What day?
I wasn't talking to you, bud. Yeah, I agree. No, nope. I agree. The Challenger trigger is not the greatest by any means, but it's really not horrible. That's what I found is that, especially if you're holding the trigger appropriately. And what do I mean by that? I mean that if the trigger's sitting here and you're hooking your finger at its joint around your trigger, that is not the proper way to pull a trigger. That is not. Putting the pad of your finger onto the trigger and pulling it straight back is the way that you want to pull a trigger. So, is it a bad trigger? It's not the greatest trigger. Does it work? Yeah, it works. It's not hideous, I guess. Well, it is a little bit. Um, and then, so I've gone in and polished my trigger, and it does make a big difference. However, I have been warned by AEA that by polishing your trigger,